Welcome back to the Universim. And we're doing a second lap of 1.0. Learned a couple things from the last time. We got through a lot of the bugs. Cheers to all the devs for really hauling ass this week and getting all the game breakers out of the way. Well, most of them that we found, enabling us to make it to the end of the game at least. So I really appreciate your hard work, and I'm ready to start this up again. So let's start. And I've learned some lessons already, and one of the major lessons is that unobtainium is going to be the key to our entire success of this entire thing. It's way down the road, but I'm going to build right next to it. That way, no other territories can get to it. First 1.0 run through we went through, we built, well, the other Exile City built their stuff right next to it. We had to attack them. It was a mess. Nobody needs that. So, here we go, back into the start. And I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do it as properly as I can think of. And I've got some ideas for some strategies that I will start divulging as we use those strategies. I'm not going to give all the secrets away right off the bat, because, then you just wouldn't watch anymore. So we start at Elu. The same good fun stuff as always. I'm going to help them out with their first little houses here. I'll let her chop down that tree there, give them a chunk of stone. Get one more piece of wood. We'll go grab some food while we're waiting. And there we go. Alright, they're going to make their house. We'll make the first couple babies. Night Raven, welcome in. How you doing? Smells a lot better over here than it does over there. And I hope you're having a great night, and thanks for stopping by. Starting a new world. Yeah, gonna do this right this time, I think. Or at least try to. Take all the lessons that we did the other time, and yeah, no, I don't have any idea. I don't want any idea either. Like, sounds like a hell of a show. The boys' room smells better than this shit. Yeah. I don't know. You never been to Fenway, have you? Here we go. We're knocking out the first ones here. Let's get the second round going while we go chase down these damn kids. Name them our original names, as always. Super creative. Where's Stony? Where you at? Right here. And welcome in Azuri as well. Welcome. Let's do this. Let's make our baby making crazy world going on here. Can we change this already? Yes, we can. ST. Strangetopia. Version 1.1, I guess. There we go. And we had twins on that one. Nailed it. You guys can grow up together. Zuri got the immortal trait this time. Night Raven, I'm sure you'll work on your thousands of children soon enough. Okay. Let's get going. Let's get this prioritized. That way we're not drinking out of the lake anytime soon. Especially with the Highlanders. We want to make sure that we're either have enough points in the bank to fight disease, or we just don't get disease at all. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and make this water pump and this reservoir right off the bat, so they got something to drink. We have food for days already. Thank you to that whale. Sure, I'd love a coffee. Thank you. Forget to make a mail. Yeah, we'll all kind of die at one point. That's just the nature of the game. Even the immortals get messed up every once in a while, too. let's get that going. We need a bit more stone. Oh, big rock, big chunk of stone. Hit that over there. You guys go get on that. Yep. I'll do some monocle. That'd be nice. Thank you. And I don't know how long tonight's stream is going to be, but it's going to be another stream. So we'll end when we end. But yeah, I got some ideas, and I'm looking forward to implementing them as soon as we kind of get the go-ahead of doing so. All right, you kids is adults now, so we can start pumping out some more kids as well. I'm just going to keep focusing on the reservoirs and the water system for the time being. As always, it's a nice, slow, calm start to the stream. You know, nobody's in any hurry. Nobody can be in any hurry. We're kind of limited by the amount of nuggets that we have, the amount of points that we have, and the amount of stuff that we have to do. I can't give you last names yet because we are not at culture. And Candy Tofu, welcome in, if that really is you. Okay, engineer's hut's going good. Alright, first reservoir is up. Let's go for another water pump. This is, yeah, pretty small lake. I focused more on the unobtainium start point than I did on the lake size. But it looks like we've got a few little small lakes around here that we can kind of tap off of. And there's a big old ocean over here that we'll hit probably by the time we need it. But looking at it now, we can start probably trying to work our way up this way to get to that piece. That's probably where we're going to start ending. But I'm not going to waste points on holy ground right now. You long to his account? I see. Boom. How do you like that? I adjusted the ratio again, so thank you very much for the bits. I figure if I felt bad for, you know, when you submitted some the other night and you said you know, it wasn't as much as you were expecting. I think I actually messed up again. That was supposed to be 2,000. But there you go. If you want to pay a little bit of money, you get a ton of points, and I'm super happy for that. So thank you for your contribution. It means a lot. Okay, so right off the bat, let's start. Where are we going? Can I get... I'm just going to try and get 100% efficiency and like super full coverage. So let's get Candy Tofu popped out into here. Where out of here? Come on over. Make some more immortal kids, please. Where are you? There we go. Oh, no, that was sticky. Looked a lot like his dad. Back-breaking work, except. Okay, let's get this done. Gonna grab big old rock. Hopefully that's the biggest one. That should be 5. And then we need 2 trees. 2 large trees, preferably. Boom, and boom. And uno mas. 1 more tree. Done. Okay, back-breaking work. Done. Yeah, you'll be able to fill reservoirs for like now till eternity, basically. We got a broken heart. No, we're not killing anybody yet. We don't have anybody to kill, so I'm gonna chill out on that one. Don't need to really do that quest anyways. That'll be fine. Ooh. Thank you for the bits. And look at that, we're getting tons and tons of points in here. What was that? Hype train? I don't know what... Yeah, okay, I've never seen that before, so I guess, yeah, look at that. We're on our way to a hype train. I don't really know what that means. in that sense, because like I don't really have anything set up for train, so I'll call that good. All right, we need rock over here. Let's get this rocking. Tons of little rock deposits everywhere, which is great. It's going to be super useful for the start of the game. And let's just do a check on our resources. Pretty standard right across the board. 66, 54,000 oil, 500 animals. That's pretty much how all planets are. Doesn't matter what seed we're at. Okay, so let's get that reservoir going. Got those Cupidon powers that I don't really need right now because you guys are little bunnies. So what this means is people have hype trains to make more people spend more money. Yes. Yeah, but we got our 2 people in here that just spent $1 or $2 or whatever it was. I'm not sure how much, but regardless, I appreciate it. And now we got points for days. Points for days. As we all know, I'm not doing this for money. I just enjoy it. At least that's what my lawyers told me to say. Okay, let's get one more water pump going. That popped out. All right, auto research. Always forget about you, you damn auto research. I'm gonna get agriculture, material refinement. I'm gonna get right into culture so we can start with the last names pretty much off the bat. Thank you for the coffee. Yeah, and I don't know how much the last names are really gonna go on this one. As we saw, you know, the moon doesn't do anything anymore. It takes the last names away, and when we leave the planet, last names don't even exist. Like, no matter who's having kids, it just doesn't register last names anymore. So, and that's like a way in the future kind of fix. I don't expect them to fix that anytime soon because it's not super big deal. But I'm just kind of a nerd for the genetic side of this thing, so that's the reason I've been doing it. And it's been kind of cool to have, like, you know, see how these clans line up, right? Find your lost nugget. Let's go find a lost nugget. Probably should have read who that was, but we'll just do it the semi-easy way. Lots of kids already. There we go. Alright, that looks like a lost nugget. Yoink. We just helped ya. There we go. Got our Cupidon Park. Next pump being prioritized. Let's go for another chunk of water. And I'm going to start getting that holy ground. We're going to start leaning out this way right off the bat. And as always, we're just going to... I'm not going to overwork them right now. Here, homewrecker. I don't know. I missed what was happening there. Somebody stole somebody from somebody. Don't have beef yet, though. Alright, chill with the beef until we get like a couple hundred nuggets. Then have beef all you want because everybody's replaceable. But when we're in single digit nuggets, man, like one nugget down is a hit. You are all very important on this planet right now. Addy broke up with his wife to elope with you. Damn. There we go. Railing out kids right off the bat, no problem. Okay, got that one on the way. That's being built. One more water pump. Prioritize that. I have a feeling I'm going to need to collect another whale. Just the amount of people that are knocking boots all over the place. I like it. I appreciate it. So, don't stop. I will make this work. Absolutely. Okay, I missed the train. That's cool, because now I can, like, see my chat again. So... Alright, 31 points. Let's go grab another whale because we're going to need it. Bye-bye. Don't crush nuggets. There we go. Town hall. All right. I might start doing town halls on other planets, just because I've seen that. Like, I think it's just ridiculous to keep going back and forth to auto manage everything. And let me get that vote up there. Back in there. There we go. Okay, build that one. Almost on our way to farms here. Let's boot one. That's a crappy road. I don't want that road. Do want this one though. So let's get this guy all the way over here. Boom. Prioritize that. And let's get her end. Ah, thank you for the cheer. Boom, 4,000 action points, just like that. That's how we roll in Strangetopia. Everything's on sale. You get some action points, and you get some action points. Everybody gets action points. And wolves. Of course, we got wolves in the first 15 years. Thank you. No worries, it should just be one wolf. We should be able to deal with it. And because you guys are all little bang monsters, we'll just be able to recover pretty fast anyways if we do lose any. Let's take a look. They're probably coming from other side of the planet somewhere. Let me see you, man. Let me see you. Where you at, Mr. Wolfie? You keep away from my nuggets. Yeah, the first couple attacks are really easy to see because there's nothing around. You can just see one wolf like beelining it towards your civilization. But as we grow, as you've seen, you know, it's impossible to spot them until they start killing nuggets. So where are we, Mr. Wolf? I don't see him quite yet. I am inclined to believe it, though. You know, the last time we forgot about the message and then it killed us. Easy to see in the dark, too. Residential's on its last legs. Let's stop banging. Oh, there it is right there. Yep. Always a distraction. Oh, Night Raven, I got you first. Damn. And it smelled the points. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wrong way. There we go. Thank you for the food, Mr. Wolf. Okay. Hopefully that's the only death we get from that. But now you get to be the male too, so that's alright. Okay, let's get this engineers rocking. I'm gonna need that going pretty soon before everything else goes to shit. It's kind of a funny reminder actually starting again, where, you know, we get to see how far we were, you know, space age and all kinds of stuff, and you know, everything was just rocking, and we're getting onto robots and all that, and just back to the Stone Age. I don't mind it, you know. It's kind of like that reminder of where we came from. Agriculture's almost done. We are going to go back into culture, education, and then into ancient burial. Let's get our cemeteries going. Speed that process up a bit. Can't wait to see the animals. Oh, the alien animals. Yeah, they've got quite the variety of them, that's for sure. And she's back in the game. Night Raven. Born again. Alright, I'm not judging. Sure, that can be a boy. And when we do get to culture, are we going with the same last names for everybody? Just making sure. Okay. Ilu and Out of here. You guys are the original engineers. Your nugget. Let's see. Is over here? Yes, you are. Alright, good. Last name same. No problem. I can do that. I'm going to try and do a little bit of a nice spread as well. Not like really super tight into everything. Because I do want to have space for all the additional stuff in the future as well. We kind of screwed ourselves last time with not having space for cemetery right off the bat. So I'll make sure that I do. And on this one, we're less cramped in between mountains anyways. Don't think there's any volcano on this side. There is a volcano on this side though, so I'll keep that in mind. Come on, only 12 more hours and we can get to you. Okay, everybody's healthy, everybody's growing. Getting material refinement going. That means we already have farms. Let's build first farm. Get that grassland farm going. Get 2 of those going. There we go. Prioritize one of those. Well, I got 18 people. Nobody's really doing much, but we are coming into spring. I was late on the game. Gonna stop yapping, paying more attention. That's fine. We'll make it happen. Take Jones or Purple Heart, eh? I like Purple Heart. That's a cool name. Maybe we'll give Adihinilu the Jones trait instead of Originalis. And then, and everybody can kind of be their own sort of player here. Yeah, we got a little bit until culture hits. Purple Heart's a good one. That makes sense. I like your style there. Okay, ugly road. Don't need. Want to try and do full coverage on some stuff here. I can probably eke this in. This is going to be a decent road, so we'll leave that guy over here. And we're going to need another engineers over here. Let's see what kind of coverage we can give them over this ways. Get rid of that nasty road there. Okay, 2 minutes till culture. Farms are coming up pretty nice. Let's get nuggets in them. Choose the manbro fruit. Let's wait for the quest so we get a couple bonus points before we start on with the rest of this. Shouldn't be very long now until we get that quest. Ah, that's close. Alright. And gonna try and do it smart, where we have as much engineer coverage as possible. We're using all the same roads for everything. We'll have to build 2 of them out, and that's no problem. I think we'll be fine with that. Just waiting on engineers. Okay, and we're gonna start. I'm almost of the mind. Alright, Candy Tofu, you can be an engineer here. I was thinking of whether or not I'm gonna really go hardcore into the trait system, like get rid of all the weak and the lazy. Not sure. Let's see how many start popping up. But right now, it's already a strong looking civilization. Doing 59 for food. just because of the mass pop. So we're going to get another whale in here, just so we can balance out our stuff. That's an ugly house. Why did you have to build this way? Alright, fine. Fine, it's an alright road. Okay, this one... it still counts as 100% efficiency, so I'll take it over here. Education's coming up. Let's get cemeteries and then eateries. And then work on our water. And then we'll go into hunting. And residential, we're going to boot towards here. That way we can keep working our way up to the big lake. What's the big lake at? How much you got? 78k, that's a good friggin' lake. So yeah, that's where we're shooting for. Anytime you want to give that quest out is going to be totally cool by me there, game. Just saying. Nantai 14, welcome to Strangetopia. Hope you're having a good night. Welcome in. And we just got to culture. So what we're going to do with culture is everybody gets their own last name. So you got in at a really good time. Because right at the start of the civilization, you can actually kind of get in line for basically sort of taking a big chunk of your clan into the future. So what we have here, before we get too far into this, Night Raven is always a Lagavulin. We got Azuri. Where is she? Candy Tofu is always just Tofu. The Tofu clan can remain pretty prominent every once in a while. The Adahi clan, that's the originals. We're doing them as Joneses. I'm going to do Adahi Jones. And Elu. Sitting in the burnt fixins here. Jones. Okay. And Azuri is now Purple Heart clan until she runs away and becomes an exile. Okay, there it is. About time. Food discovery. Alright, let's get on this. Get some people assigned to an engineer. Situation here, and let's go grab all the foods that we can find on the planet that we don't have already. Crystalline crabapple. How do I have so much points? I mean, the people in chat, they paid with bits. They sold their soul to rock and roll, and they got 20k for it. You're gonna have to ask them how they did it, because I actually didn't know they could do that until they did it themselves. Yeah, let's get some bloody diarrhea fruit out here. Come here. There we go. Okay, let's go start looking for some forest foods. That's the panda brain. Okay, let's get somebody in this engineers right off the bat. Panda brain, we're looking for some juicy acorn. Healthy melina, yep. There's another one. Let's find some juicy acorn. Here, more panda brain, I think, yeah. More panda brain. Bloody diarrhea, what are you? Crystalline, we just got that one as well. Healthy melina, man, juicy acorn is pretty hard to find this time around. How about you, devil's lettuce? There it is. You see acorn. Go back home. Had to travel far for that one. Okay, and I'm just going to grab the deadly seed. And if I can find the mountainous dragon egg fruit and candy, cotton candy, we'll do that as well. I'm not going to search too hard for it, but knowing what we know now is that some of these planets are more mountainous than anything, so having the option for the dragon egg is probably a good option, and for the herbs of cotton candy, probably a good way to go. So let's go find some cotton candy if we can. D. Like what I did there. And sometimes we find it, sometimes we don't. There's some right there. Cotton candy. Beauty. Alright. That should be all the vegetation in the universe. Which was kind of unfortunate. I was sort of looking forward to them adding more stuff. But anyways. Okay, so 22 for bloody diarrhea fruit here. And 22 takes it. So we can go forest, stone, or grassland, and we're gonna have high yield stuff, which is great. So let's start going into the bloody diarrhea section of the game. If you're new here, don't worry, it's still family friendly. And we're gonna start working our way up this way. Oh, it's such an ugly friggin' road. And are you super ugly? You are. Lots of ugly duckling roads on this one, man. So we'll get them. I'm gonna get this right over here. We're just about, yeah, once we're done ancient burial, then we get the cemeteries. So let's get you working in your bloody diarrhea fruit farm. Wood, thank you for the wood. And let's keep going on, trying to get 100% coverage as much as possible with 100% efficiency. A little tricky, but we'll make it work. And I'm gonna knock one over here just so we don't have this crappy little road. I got 100% efficiency on that anyway, so we'll keep that going over there. Okay, I got a residential working that way, so I'm slowly going to keep moving them over down here. Engineer's hut, we're going to have to start working our way out this way. And water, as always. Yeah, I'm still working on the, I'm still kind of learning how to get proper coverage for all the water. Usually I just built a lot, but now that there's an efficiency aspect to it, I just want to make sure I'm doing it right, you know? And what are we going to get? CP or wood? It's a tie. I get both, right? I got creator points. Thank you very much for the CP. Alright, let's add another nugget in here. Let's go with the bloody diarrhea. And I should have... No, don't have eateries yet, so that means we keep building the farms farther and farther out. Just gonna have a... And I'm doing this for a good reason, too. I mean, first of all, like, we're always gonna need food. But I'm gonna try and future-proof this thing. And I'm gonna make this particular planet, Mother Planet, is gonna be the hub for food. It's going to feed, hopefully, our entire universe. I want that road. Kind of looks like it, eh? So do that one there. It's a little intense of an overlap, but should be fine. Boop. And boop you right about here. There we go. Get some storage in this little area over here. And let them carry on. Okay. Cemetery's coming up. Good. Okay, I'm going to let them continue carrying on with this part here. Going to be waiting for new neighbors. Hopefully they're going to pop up soon so I can start making planks and bricks faster than Just waiting for it. Also, I'm going to need to move up to this lake eventually as well. So I'm going to look at that. And I should just need one engineer's hut. Super jank road. Where did this one go? Thanks, Cloud. I appreciate you, Cloud. Okay, there we go. So that hopefully eliminates most of that jank road. And we'll carry on. Okay, what other last names are we looking at here? Purple Heart, Lagavulin, Ulaska, Shabaloviskis. Shiloh. Why not? Not super creative, but I'm just trying to get names that we can recognize, at least. Delmac the Farmer. So, it's a good farmer name. I don't know. Right, what else we got here? Alaska, I kind of like that name already. Lagavulin, Tofus, Purple Hearts. Good. I'm not going to go too deep into it. I'll kind of let the computer do most of the thinking. But for any of the chat nuggets who want to have clans, then we can do that. Can always do that. Gonna need one here anyways, so let's do that. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in, and I hope you're having a good evening. Hashtag create nugget, as you see underneath me, anytime you want to join in. Ain't Freaks, welcome in again. Good to see you. Same song and dance as always. You're probably getting used to my streams. I'm getting used to you, so I'm just gonna not even ask. We're just gonna give you the last name of Freaks. You are female, so your name will not carry on, but Dr. Steve Brule, 24, entering. Welcome in. And Dr. Steve Brule, we are doing last names, following sort of lineage on the chat nuggets. So if you would like Brule as your last name or anything you want, we can name your character as you're born. You pick the last name. If you don't want one, totally cool too. Ancient Burial, there we go. Let's get our cemeteries rocking before I forget again. What are you talking about? And there's one. I'll get one. That's a pretty good looking road. I think we'll keep that one as a cross-section road. Do want to get that full coverage. And I'm going to build out to this way anyways. So that is a great spot for cemetery. Right about there. I probably killed that road, but it's okay. Okay. The Brule clan coming up. Let's see. Let's see your sex here. You're male. Brule is going to be in for a lineage. May you make it to the space age. Historically, the Lagavulin Night Ravens tribe has been winning pretty hard. Last run we did, we ended up with, I think, 32 pages of Lagavulins. So that was pretty impressive. So may you be in the running, and we will do a little mate fest when everybody grows up and is of age. Right now, I want to prioritize these guys. I don't want to overwhelm everybody. We still only have 35 people. We're starting to build quite a bit farther out than normal. I do have a lot of points though, so I'm going to help with the stuff. Let's get all these rocking ASAP. No, that wasn't a pop culture reference, but I heard it too. We're all ruined. Yeah, the Jones clan did creep up. It really did. It totally came up, and Didn't think it was going to make it for a minute there, but then, tables turned. That's pretty awesome. Okay, accelerated studies would be great to have that new neighbor so we could trade them planks and wood, but we don't have the new neighbor yet. They're coming. A couple years, we'll start our first exile village. I think I've been working them too hard. Everybody's too damn busy to go anywhere else. Is there? You think it's going to be you again? You going to be our exile this time around? Okay. Get some stone in there. Nope. Oh no. I hate doing that. And let's rebuild that. Okay. Dr. C. Brule is an adult now. An adult male, so that is gonna happen. You're gonna get some kiddos with your last name. Well, let's give everybody a little mate fest here. Let's start. Nantai, I didn't know if you wanted a name, but you are now Tai. Welcome to the lineage of the Universim. We got our hurt night raven over here. Let's fix that up. There we go. Cemetery workers are rocking over here. And who wasn't getting on? I already got you on, right? Hey, you're going for some? There we go. Waiting for Parter. Everybody's prepping for dates. Not much is going to get done, but that's fine. Because here in Strangetopia, our priorities are all messed up. Was that the road I'm keeping? I don't really want to. I definitely don't want to keep this road, though, so we're going to get rid of that guy. See ya. Okay, let's get some people assigned at some farms here. More bloody diarrhea. Coming back into winter. Doing okay. I think we'll make it this winter. And more of our highest yield. Okay, winter 2, and we have made it. Good chunk off the planet so far. We're motoring towards us. And Birmy enters the chat. Welcome, 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 Birmy. How we doing tonight? Starting a new game, as you can see. I learned my lessons on the last run through. So I think it's going to be pretty damn good for this one. Certain balances and how the trade systems work. Just kind of learning everything right now. So, hope you had a good day of work. Now it's time to crack a beer, sit back, and cause some chaos. Damn wolves. Yeah, I'm starting fresh. Yeah, I learned my lesson. I beat the game, and I said, okay, now that I beat it, and I know how the trade system works and what to kind of do, I've got some really alright ideas, I think, for getting into Space Age. And I'll let you guys in on it, because Birmy, this might help you as well, is if you want to try the strategy anyways. I don't know if you've utilized builder bots much, but basically what I'm doing in the Space Age era is all the gas mines and the iron mines and the oil rigs that when they run out, the Space Age ones, I just put them into the builder bot boxes and then I ship them everywhere. And I don't have to wait for anything to be built when I hit other planets. So I'm going to basically send a rocket with a nuggetoid and builder bots. And that's it. To any planet I'm colonizing, I won't need food. I won't need water except for buildings. We don't have to worry about nuggets dying. It's just going to be like robots. It's going to be pretty cool. And that's the reason, basically, I landed so close to the unobtainium on Mother Planet, is because that's going to be my first priority. I'm going to get those 5, build those guys, and keep rocking from there. Yeah, it was this weird little epiphany moment where I'm like, I've never used the builder bots, but at this point in time, yeah, I'm gonna try and lean on them more than I ever have. All right, There any adult? Yeah, go get some. Go have your first pint. Oh, hi. Yeah, I probably should have watched that, eh? You got in. I think it was just 2. Let's see. Yeah, total game changer if we use them right. And I think I'm really gonna try to do that on this particular run through. I did it for the last few planets that I colonized there. I just wanted to get to that 10 planet achievement before I started up again. What am I doing? How about using my brain? That'd be cool. Oh, you're taking your cart with you? We need that cart, man. Okay. Alright, everybody's got last names. Everybody's in the lineage race now. And we got some people coming up over here. Let's start slowly shooting towards the big lake over here. That's what we're aiming for. Okay, that's good road. That's an okay road, but we don't need both of them. So I'm going to keep that one because it's... Where am I going to... Hey, that's a jank road over there. So yeah, see ya. Is that a janky road? It certainly is. See ya. Okay, great. Last name died. Alright. Tofu coming back at you. There we go. Night Ravens, yeah, broke somebody's heart there. Said, alright, I used you, now get out. Yeah, and there was another update. Yeah, they're up to the next build. They patched a few things, and the patch that they put out last night enabled me to finish the game finally, which was awesome. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I was going to put it up on YouTube, but I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you know, the people that want to see it, like, let's just make them work for it. Obviously, I'd put, like, you know, spoilers ahead and stuff like that, but for the moment, I'm just going to let it ride and let people play the game themselves. And I know everybody will get there if they want to. It's just going to take a bit of time. Okay, start looking at good restaurant placement. Just a couple at a time because we are running them pretty ragged right off the bat. Now, you know me, that's how I work this thing. My nuggets don't really get breaks. They just get broken. Alright, let's get back on some research. Yeah, let's get capacity up there. Move over to hunting. Get them going there, and then we'll move into mining. And coming out of winter, no problems there. I'm gonna see if I can pick up this lake as well. Yep, just enough engineers coverage right here. Okay. And I know they fixed that narrator thing, but you're not gonna hear the narrator in mine. I just don't need to hear him. Some people like him, some people do not. And I am one of those. Oh, okay. Go over here. I'm sure I could be of use somewhere. Somewhere like here. Boom. Okay. Let's get a couple trees going on this one. Give them a fighting chance of getting these done quickly. Hey, Beer Me, getting excited for that trip there? When do you leave? Yeah, yeah. He's kind of funny for the first little bit of sarcastic stuff, and then after a while, you're just like, I just don't need to hear from you, man. Yeah, you don't have anything nice to say. Just under a month. All right, sweet. Yeah, it's gonna be so cool, man. I get to finally go back to work next week, pretty much too. So I'm looking forward to that. It's always nice being home for a little bit, but yeah, yeah, work is fun sometimes. Been working overtime for some beer money. Hell yeah. Well, you are a big YouTube star, so I mean, I figure you're pretty rich. Okay, where else can we do? Come on, where's my new neighbors, man? Did we even get new neighbors yet? Usually it sounds off. Ugh, ugly, ugly road. Terrible. Oh, we'll have to deal with it. Let me check. Maybe I missed that message or something. There they are. Where you been, guys? I've been waiting on you. Alright. 250 of those for, let's say, 22 and 22. 28. 28. There we go. Done. There we go. Alright, we got our first planks and bricks before we have any refineries up, and that's what I'm going to do with that is immediately Cupid on parking it. And that way, we can start putting down watchtowers and they won't get all pissy about it. And I'll just stick you back over in here. Prioritize that. Yep, moving voting up. Yep. I always forget about that. Okay. There we go. How's our engineers looking over here? Got good ones over there. Let's get these guys assigned. Random tofu, and we're starting to get the lazies in here. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, 53. How many laborers we got? Move that down just a bit. Let me move me down. There we go. And then this down. And we can still see that, kinda. Yeah, whatever. I'd rather see this part here. That's the important part. We got 26. Alright, and can I get my first school in here before material refinement? Maybe. Let's see. What was I taking there? 18 out of 32. I think we can do our first school. Yeah, let's get that rocking. Get some educated nuggies in here. Hashtags on my face. I was wondering what was tickling. Yeah, I'm gonna move that back up then. There you go. And then I'll move the voting back up when I remember that. It's a fine system we got going on here. Alright. Get some holy ground over this way. Look at our water coverage. Gross. Boo, Wendy Testaburger. There we go, right here. Food. Keep it on park. Prioritize that. Let's get those going so I can get the watchtowers going. So we can get crime down without happiness going down. You work and travel. Nice. Like a travel agent? Or was that like just exceptionally vague for a reason? You don't have to tell us what you do. That's cool. Okay. I think it's time for a quick little mate fest here. I think we're doing good enough. Everybody keeps carrying their lineage on over here. Gotcha. Gotcha. Nentai. Gotcha. Tofu. Do your thing. Azuri. Do your thing. Alright. Yep, sounds good to me. When we meet up in Prague, shoot the shit about gigs. Okay, I've already moved up to here, so I do need to get a couple pumperoos on there. Anybody signing that one? No. Let's get somebody up here. A couple tofu and a pint. And I think a bit of holy ground. Wouldn't hurt up here. That a crappy road? That certainly is. But that's an okay road. That's pretty janky. I don't need that one at all. I don't particularly need to build storage up this way, but if we start building that way, that'll be a good offshoot there. And I got my first resi over there. That engineer is doing good. Make sure our cemetery coverage is still adequate. Just say no. Shitty gigs. And I'll move that guy over to here. There we go. Boom. Watchtower is good to go. Grassland and... Really? I gotta build another engineer just for you guys. Damn it. Fine. Build an offshoot. Oh yeah. Just start burning stuff. That's fine. I don't care. Don't scare me none, man. Oh, maybe it started to scare me a little bit. Shit. High temperature alert. Interesting. Nuggets are at risk of combustion. I mean, it's hot, but like, how the hell do I cool it down? If they combust in 40-degree temperatures, that would suck. We would be chooched. Wish we could all say no to shitty gigs. Yes, I agree. And just like I say, you know, anything but Drake. Sons of the Forest, yeah, that's pretty cool too. Yes, and apparently we can combust now. Apparently we're getting these high temperature alerts. So this may be a little glitchy. Quite possible. Just another thing for them to work on. You demand resources? What? Yeah. Alright, fine. Bastards got away with it that time. Okay, let's get into mining. Get quarries. Move along. Got any residential being built up here already? Warehouse. No houses. I'll wait for like 2 houses to go up there, and then we'll walk away from that area. Okay, 32. No problem. And we're going to need this offshoot eventually just to get to this oil. So I'll start building out here too. Like Drake. Yeah, like Drake. Yeah, I've heard he's like the worst person to work for. It's pretty much the only one I would say no to. Everybody else, send it. But I digress. Let's look at our other coverage over here. I'm just gonna get water like everywhere. Everywhere I can. Let's just say he had no clue who he was, and everyone is shocked, including himself. Yeah, he strikes me as that kind of person too, where it's like, oh, what do you mean? I mean, I'm God. Have you not picked up a Drake Bible? Because aren't you a member of the church? Yeah, it does not shock me at all. That kind of person. Yeah, coming into geology. Let's see. Hopefully we got some... I guess I could just ask the chart, right? Thought I could ask for mining. Iron. That's not telling me much. I don't think that's an accurate map, unless I'm doing this wrong. I don't think I am either, so we'll just have to wait. See, that's the thing about guys like that, is you gotta recognize them so you can walk across the street. Like, oh god, this is gonna be a long day. Okay, we are doing pretty good. Let's see. I love Talos, but I'm gonna let Azuri explain that one. She's really good at it too. Alright, so that's it. We're all full on everything. That's good. Pumping up 136 out of 630. Gonna let these guys do their thing pretty much over here. Get some points going on. Keep knocking those boots. Hell yeah. Let's get some unmarried ones married up here. Hentai, here you go. Hear me? Went from a peeping Tom voyeur to a full on just mating the hell out of it. Dr. Brule, number 3 I think it is. Ain't Freaks getting one, got an anti already. Tofu coming up. There we go. Night Raven. Night Raven is waiting for part. Okay, you're just about to knock boots anyways. Nice. And you got a little young one, but there's another one for you. Okay, we are just about. Let's get some material refinement going on as well. So, because we're in that step now. So I'm gonna try and put this guy. Let's do our standard 3 around stone. 1, 2, 3. Gonna pause, and prioritize for the stone. Let's go for the wood refineries now. Wood refineries, sort of the same deal, same kind of gimmick. Picked a shitty time to do it, as it is the season. Can't see crap. 1, 2, 3. We got a restaurant right there. That should feed into most of these guys. I'll probably end up putting another restaurant down there soon. I'm gonna prioritize. Pause and pause. Wait for them to be built. And we'll start our little... Yeah, that's like 4 of them now, man. You guys just like shotgun beers back to back. I mean, I would do the same thing if I just figured out I had 4 kids all at once. And I think elderly assisted living or accelerated studies. I think it's accelerated studies is going to be the one we go for right now. If we can. I think everybody's already voted. It's going to be tight. We're really close. It's truly when your vote counts. Okay, this road's good, so let's pop something on here. I'm going to pop it on. Yeah, I'll do this side because circles need to be all covered. And we'll pop one here if I can get an engineers. No, I'm not going to build another one right there yet. This one, though, this is looking good. I guess we're going to be using this road. So let's use that one there. Make sure my engineers is going to cover everything we got. Right to arm. Okay, I'll deal with it. No problem. There wasn't a losing choice on that whole ticket anyways, so that's alright. Okay. 368. Let's get some of these rocking. Choose that as... There we go. Can I help? Can I help you, sir? Yes, you can. Give me all the wood you got. Wow. Okay. We are doing a little better. Okay, I need a rock there. Cool. Get that cemetery rocking. Okay, and we're into winter with this nice amount of minutes left. Okay, mining's up. Okay, another big deal is lesson learned from the last run is gas, iron, and oil. Just incredibly important all the way through. And they're done riding the bulls. All right. Heading home, back soon. Good stuff. You don't even have to load out tonight. That's awesome. Get home safe. We'll try and keep your nuggets safe. I mean, you're just mating, so you're not going anywhere. Sure. Okie doke. Things are coming along. These are getting built. We got these guys already. 44. Let's get everybody in that stone refinery right off the bat. And let's unpause the next one. This one should be done pretty soon. It varies for the levels of oil and iron and gas, but generally the only thing, it only varies by a few thousand on Mother Planet. The water is the major aspect. You go from anywhere from I think it's 230 to 330 or so. So there's a wide range of water differential, but for the oil, it's 54, 55. Iron and gas are generally about the same. Doesn't matter what seed of a planet you're going on. I could be wrong, but I played a lot of planets, and they're all the ones I've seen are generally in the same ballpark. And that's kind of what they wanted to do, is because now that we can go to space and we can do space travel and trade, that we're going to find planets with just oil on it, or hopefully. I'm not sure. I've only explored a handful, 10 or 12 planets so far. So I haven't really got the major gist of all of them. But I did find one planet with something like 144 iron, which 144,000, which was pretty nice. And I believe all the planets going forward are all randomly generated again. So it doesn't matter what seed you start with on Mother Planet, it's still going to randomly generate different planets through your run through here. Root of the problem. All right, I guess we got points for it. Let's do this. Let's zap this bastard. 6 zaps. Probably a fire to put out. And then plant a whole bunch of trees, because this is scaring the crap out of them. And then we'll move on to getting the expedition camp up, start making some discovery points, start unlocking all the little perks here. This takes forever. This is like the 5 minutes of my life that I can't get back every time I play Universim. The rest of it I don't mind. I don't mind waiting for everything else, but this damn route just annoys me. Alright, come on, buddy. Yeah, if you've just started playing, feel free to ask any questions. I've got a couple tips and tricks on YouTube as well, if you're so inclined. But any questions you have, I am more than happy to try and answer them to the best of my abilities. I've been playing this for just about 10 years since the Kickstarter. And you want to see a buggy game, man? That was buggy when it started, but it was very bare bones. Couldn't get past Stone Age. And now it's come up to, fruition, basically. Oh, you've seen my videos. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. That's awesome. But yeah, anytime you see me on here, if you have any questions or anything, yeah, you're always welcome to ask. There are no dumb questions here. And it's pretty wild how long this has been since the Kickstarter. Absolutely. It's yeah, that's kind of why I'm hitting it this hard this week. Is you wait for 10 years for anything, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna put life on pause for a second. The wife probably won't divorce me, but no guarantees. Come on, one more time. Let's get this over with. Do. Thank you. See you later. Alright. Out of the game. We don't have to think about that again. Perfect. Controller Cassie, welcome to the Universim tonight. Alright. And we still gotta unlock our standard speleology. And let's go up to botany and start going up to here for weightlifting as well. Hopefully we can start getting some of the discovery points going on, and then I'll move down to antiseptics. I don't think we're actually going to pass this part. I don't really care. We don't need to as much, but luckily work odd days, so while the girlfriend's working, get to stream, which is why my streams are also at weird times. Well, yeah, weird times for weird people, man. Appreciate you though, and I'm glad that this is what you're doing to relax and unwind after work, is just either streaming your own or just come and hanging out with us. We always appreciate old friends and new alike. And Controller Cassie, would you like a last name? We are doing lineages on this. If you can pick your name and you can get into the lineage and the tribes early, see how far your last name makes it. Who knows? You could get to space. Let's go with another Lagavulin here. Yes, the courier's hut is super useful. They take supplies. I'm not sure if they take them out of both, but I believe it's the majority of warehouses, and it's something like they can carry, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's like triple or quadruple what just a normal nugget can carry. So once we get into courier's huts, it speeds up everything as long as you place them around. I usually just do it like I do everything else, is even spacing on all things. It just kind of makes everything, I've found it makes it just a lot more streamlined when a nugget can get to all their fixins without having to travel very far. All right. There we go. Our first refineries are up and kicking. So what I'm going to do with that is I do want to make sure that we're not going to go into crime again. So I am going to plant one more Cupidon Park, and then we'll get on to watchtowers and all that other good fun stuff. That's a pretty good spot for it. There you go. These don't need to be evenly spaced as much, but again, it's more aesthetics than anything. Okay, let's get those guys in there. Get these guys in here. Make sure we have enough 20 unemployed. We're running low, but you know what that means, people. Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to mate over the world. Alright, so everybody's getting kids. There you go. You're going to be part of the controller clan. You are the controller clan at this point in time. Not with that attitude. Hold on a second. That's not even you. There you go. Alright, well, those people are happy. No problem. That's still the root of the problem missions. Alright. Well, the controller clan is, I like the alliteration, so let's go with it. Let's see how the Brule tribe. Let's add another one to that. How many are you rocking? We're up to 5. And your spouse is a Lagavulin, surprisingly enough. Freaks. Oh, we can't click on freaks. So, oh, now we can, because you're right in front of me. That makes sense. Okay, Tofu tribe. The Lagavulins coming up. Just playing with your balls. Zuri coming up. And you can hide, but not that well. Okay, we got our... All I needed is a couple residentials over here, so we're going to start moving back towards the big lake. Let's keep popping over here. Get more of the engineers. Standardness over here. There we go. All right. Slowly but surely, we're making our way over to the next big lake. Yeah, the tribes are slowly filling in, as we can see. Critical temperature, man. That each fire really increases that temperature that much. I don't know. I think they're gonna need to fine tune that guy just a little bit. We'll see. As long as we don't all start spontaneously combusting at the same time. Beer me if it happens to you. We'll just pour one of your pints on you. It'll be fine. And one more. There we go. Probably could have done that with 40 points. Aw, man, really? Alright, let's make this like a religious artifact. The burning bloody diarrhea bush. Don't really know what I want to hear from it, but some people die with their boots on, some people die with their mouths open. And that could have been taken entirely the wrong way. Anywho, let's keep it PG until it gets later. Okay. Now we're up to still 23 laborers. So, we're still at rookie numbers. I got enough CP to go around. Let's make sure we're getting everybody fed on the line here. Yeah, the wandering tree. Yeah, by the end of my last run through, there was like a little clan of wandering trees too. There was like 5 or 6 of them just kind of in a clump that were wandering around anytime we didn't look at them. Friggin' cabins, man. Okay, let's go for a couple watchtowers. And this is the lesson learned from the last run through, is we actually need these now, which is cool, because it's hard to justify having something that you don't need, like bunkers. I've never used bunkers, I've never used town halls, and it's been just fine. So we'll start getting those down. Let's get our first hunting lodge, which I will forever call garrisons because it's ingrained in my head, but we'll get our first one sort of central, because I'm not sure exactly which way the wolves are coming from. I know they killed a couple people over here, but we missed the direction. So slowly but surely we will whittle down where their den is. and eventually we'll get right next to their spawn point, and then we'll fill the hunting lodge with a couple nuggetoids, and then we'll never have to think about wolf attacks again. Get a pint in there, and a leg of one. Yeah, you're gonna want to, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but you're gonna want to use some watchtowers on this run through. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Town halls, I don't know if it's, if I was gonna use the town hall, it would be for resource management. So for gas and oil and iron. And that's the only thing, as far as I know, that is missing out of the town hall is the most important aspect of it. So, I can build my own food, and I can build my own water and electricity. I don't really need anybody dictating how much of that to balance. But I would love to have resource management where, when I'm out of gas, they just put another gas line down. That would make this game possibly too simple. But it would streamline it. Yeah, I guess maybe the government will do that to you. Putting saltpeter in the water or something like that. Okay, so now we're going to need to get on our iron mines. Next, we're slowly making... Do I have enough people? Not really, so I'm going to keep that one and that one empty for now, but let's get an iron mine being made. If I can figure out those buttons again. Sweet. There's our range for you. Yeah, iron is going to be super necessary throughout this whole thing. So I'm just going to do a slight overlap. And I'm going to assign to one, and then we'll wait for the other. But we're doing okay on that upkeep. Next is a hospital as well. Let's kind of keep this hospital semi-central. But before I do that, I'm going to put a grassland farm down. And that way, we can always have herbs right next to the hospital. And I'm going to try to keep... One thing I was thinking about as well is for inventory management is basically having specified warehouses. Usually I do generic ones, but I'm going to see if I can maybe get more of the specific warehouses. So this one's just going to be for herbs. That's it. Like nothing else. And one thing I have to keep in mind as well is I think anytime we upgrade this, it resets. Maybe they've... High temperatures again. Something else on fire? 10 degrees Celsius? A little too high for you? Okay, I got a feeling we're going to be... we're going to have some problems with that. It's okay. They'll fix it later. They've done a great job on all the patches this week. Like, pretty phenomenal the turnaround on this stuff. Alright, let's get some holy ground down here. Get them moving down this way. Slowly but surely, at 101 with 30 unemployed, and guess what we're doing, folks? Okay, and everybody gets to add to their tribe. Game freaks, go break a different kind of bone. Hold on, let's clear you up here. There you go. Little pat on the back. Candy tofu, where are you? There we go. You're getting some. Night Raven, rocking it out. And Azuri. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the blessing of Town Hall, I suppose, is that you don't have to manually assign, but I find that to be almost a curse, too, because you never know if they're assigning lazy nuggets. I'm sorry, doctor, but you have lazy offspring. I try and keep immortals or the Highlanders out of jobs so they have more mating capability. And I assign basically either neutral or, common trait nuggets to jobs, and then keep the Highlanders and some of the hard worker, the what do you call them? Whatever hardworking trade that is. Keep them away from jobs so they have more time to mate. And hopefully that my strategy seems to work sometimes, where the less they have to do, the more time they have to do other nuggets. Okay, still waiting on this iron mine. Let's go check that out. All right, about done with 32. Got 8 kids in the pipe here, so I'm just going to take the hit right now. We're going to fill this iron mine up entirely. Yes, I do sometimes toss them in. I kind of like the diversity recently as well. I mean, like, yeah, my lazy and my weak are sort of like, you know, my aces in the hole for if I really need a whole bunch of points for some reason. Like, say, you know, I'm coming up to winter and I just didn't pay attention to my water consumption. And yeah, I'll chuck a bunch in so I can make my 400 points to get to spring again. But until that point in time, I kind of just let them sort of interlace into society. Go for the diversity right now. And because I don't think I'm making enough nuggets yet, we're just gonna get nuggets, unmarried ones, get them married. And I like that they added this control and double click instead of having to find their mate anywhere on the planet. You just double click and it automates them. There we go. Don't want to kill all my points, but I do want to get a few of these guys going. Okay, let's get our first hunting lodge with a Brule. A Lagavulin. Oh, Lagavulin clan's picking up pretty hard. We're starting to see it. And yeah, let's do a purple heart in there. Get them hunting medium animals for now. And welcome back. And you didn't know that, eh? Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I could teach you something. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the little tips to just expedite all the processes in this game, you know, and they've been adding more and more, which I just love. Like, for me particularly, I never go into the build menu with clicking like this because with the amount of times you have to do it. So I usually just press B. And then for an engineers, I would do 1 and 1. And there's my engineers, you know, B22, water, B33, warehouses. And it just speeds it up. Muscle memory kind of kicks in after a while. And I barely even think about what it is. I'm just like, yeah, B33. I need one of those. Try and keep my warehouses pretty sparse, but still in a line. Hopefully I can get some hyperloops going as well. That is a less shitty road than this one, so this one goes away. Keep my water coverage pretty sane. Yeah, with the Cupidon power, all you have to do is you go down, find a nugget you want to select, double click, and they mate with the next available nugget. So as long as you have unmarried nuggets, you will you'll automate. And if they're all married, it just won't happen. Then you got to force it with the manual. There we go. How many pages is purple up to? Let's see. Purple heart coming up on 2 pages. Nice. Most of them are immortal. Yeah, you got a pretty strong lineage there. Nice. Doing good. Okay, back into that dead of winter. 39 minutes of water remaining. Looking at okay amounts of food. We're going to need to put some more farms down. That herb farm's almost done. So we'll keep expanding out this way with farms. Try and do like 2 per community sort of thing. And let's see what kind of lines we're looking at for our roads. So this one, that'll be a good branch until this dead end. Of course it had a dead end here. We had a good run going on. That was all interconnected all the way, and then dead end had to screw it up. So we'll jump over here instead. Let's start getting this route established. Ah, well, thank you for the attempt. Appreciate that. So nap time. Eatery production is increased by 30%. I don't see the merit to it, So we're going to stick with accelerated studies because I have a school and I have nobody in it, right? I didn't assign anybody into my school yet. I did. Okay, yes, we got a Lagavulin teaching. So I think it's a good time for more schools as we're starting to get our population a little farther down this line. Okay, that road I cut off up here, so I'm going to do the same over here. And I think I'll do this in segments as well. I'm going to try and get it like little corners of the earth sort of thing. Make sure everybody's got a little bit of coverage. Boom. And residential slowly growing over here. What do you guys want? Time to trade? Yeah, I'll take some of your stuff. No problem. I'll do 100 of you for 22, 22, not even 15 and 15. Good enough. All right, good stuff. Herb farms coming up. Engineers ready to go. Oh, I got to unfilter that purple heart there. There we go. Don't need to prioritize. I will prioritize this hospital, and I'm going to take all these things away. Now, a couple things I'm going to test here, see if they've done this, is I think the name is going to reset with each upgrade. But I just want to see if that's still the case. I know it has been historically, but maybe that's changed in 1.0. Wouldn't put money on it, but here we are. Okay, let's get Devil's Lettuce going there. So that should be enough to sustain us for a good long time. And the fact that it's all self-contained now is we don't really have to worry about it. One thing I want to do as well is, again, I don't know how futile this is for now, but I think this is going to reset when we upgrade, which is unfortunate because I would love to be able to fine-tune it, but I get into space age and it's like I don't really want to go to like 6,000 warehouses and like modify each one, but we'll see. Give it the benefit of the doubt until we can prove otherwise. I'm doing good on points here, so let's start helping them out with some more Stone Age stuff. Alright. How many more you need? Lots. It always feels like trees should be more than just 2 each. 2 or 3. I picked the big ones, but that's just 2 wood, no matter what. Candy tofu, rest in peace. Beers and cigars for all, Alright, and let's see if this glitch happens again. We got the big bird coming in. Let's see how many big birds we get in a row this time. I think we got 5 last time. I'm gonna wait for you to get off my lawn. That's 1. Okay. Bring this to the epicenter. Is that it? Just 1? No. Oh, I gotta let the nuggets research it. Or do I? I mean, we can be impatient and just risk it. Let's risk it. Yes. There it is. Thank you, Dome. Appreciate that very much. Ashemba was infected, but I think we killed Ashemba with the second box open. Oh, there. I hear a Rick and Morty. I don't know if anybody else heard that, but I can never find them. I can always hear them. You're somewhere around here. Yeah, welcome back to Strangetopia, guys. 41 unemployed. Let's get some more iron going. Get the engineers in here. There we go. And that lightning strike would have scared them a little bit, but not too bad, actually. We did pretty good there. You found them by accident? Yeah, it's the only time. Like, I found them once because they randomly popped up, like, in the exact spot I was looking for on the screen. Iron's doing good enough to upgrade some farms. So let's get these guys rocking and prioritize one. Yeah, food, not so great. We are growing pretty fast. But that's fine. We're slowly making our way over. Which engineers? I just assigned those engineers, didn't I? Yep. And 34 workers. Doing pretty good on planks. I guess I got oil from one of those boxes. I wasn't really paying attention, but we are going to need more gas, more iron. I'm going to try and tap this planet as much as possible before I go into space. At 122k, it's going to take forever for that. So obviously I'll be in space before gas gets empty, but oil goes pretty quick. Excuse me? So, what the hell is that about? I missed. Was it? I guess. Nope. It didn't even tell me. It just said, you know what? I'm just going to fall. Alright. Keeping an eye on that food this time around. We do have our whales ready to go in case we're running that low. Come on, I want that unobtainium so bad. I can't wait to get this strategy. I think is going to work really well. I just got to get to space to try and figure out if we can just colonize everything with nuggetoids and builder bots. And that's how I'm going to go for the entire duration of space. I'm going to try and get as few nuggets as possible out there. And in the travel so far, I found a couple planets with like 6 or 7 nodes, it looks like, of unobtainium. And if they say, if what they say is true with, there's an infinite amount of planets, then, like, what are we worried about? Because if we can just keep getting more and more unobtainium, we can effectively have a nuggetoid universe. Like, nuggets can stay on Mother Planet. If I need a couple here and there, sure, but yeah, no problem. You're very welcome. Anything I can do to help your game a little bit, I am more than willing to help with. I love seeing people play this game, and I love when people play it well. There's a handful of people that I see, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna, I'll send a couple messages to these people because they actually have like real freaking potential in this game. Not to say that anybody can't, but you can see the people that know what the game's about, and other people that are like, what am I doing? So there happens to be a couple really good players in this particular chat right now. Yeah, let's get our cemetery coverage up, y'all. Yeah, that's why I don't care about these roads, because I knew I was going to need to put something up here anyways. Ew, that's a gross road. Okay, that warehouse is all good over there. Valky, where are ya? Looking a little crappy. There you go. Have fun. Okay, how we doing? 39 unemployed. Let's do the rounds. Yeah, I want to see this as a Steam Workshop thing so bad. Like, I can't wait, because I think it's just the most logical way to go, right? Give it to the universe, and the universe will provide, sort of deal. You're already in there. Alright, fine. You get away from it this time, Tofu. Yeah, imagine that, right? Like, having everybody's input, like you've seen all, I don't know if you're on the Discord at all, but just based on the Discord alone, like, there's so many people with so many suggestions, and the devs can't get to all. They can't, but if they give it to the community, then like literally all of them can got to. You know what I'm trying to say? Sometimes English just goes Yeah, we look at 126 out of 60. Let's get some more research going on. Get on to, yeah, let's speed them up. Do I want speed over hunger? I am going to take out speed and do hunger instead. And then we'll go into stockpiling. Hopefully get weightlifting eventually, pyrology, and then oil jacks. It appears Managa's old age has become a player. Oh yeah? Yeah, what you got going on over there? What do you got? Who's on Jerry Springer next? Yeah, you got 7 kids. You're immortal, man. You're sticking around until, I don't know, somebody blows you up, basically. Oh yeah? The studio that made Project Zomboid has actually hired a few of the modders. That is cool. That's a great game, too. That's one I have not invested enough time into. But I've watched people play it, and it's really cool because, yeah, they're just living their lives, man. You know, like they're really living it. And I love seeing games like that where you can basically create a whole storyline by whatever you choose to do. See if we can kibosh herbs on that. Yeah. I'll try and keep it in mind when we get into our next warehouse upgrade. I want to see if it resets the herbs and if it resets all the filter there. Be cool if they didn't, but and you can never have enough schools. I think I end up with like 12 or 15 schools by space age at the very minimum. 609, 137, 36 unemployed. I'll give you guys a break, alright? Chad, I'm sure you're tired and sore, so we'll just kind of get some of these unmarried ones knocked up a bit. There we go. Okay, let's get some water pump action going on. I wasn't paying attention to that. 630 out of 90. Rookie numbers. You are dead. How did you die? You were a friggin' immortal. Why? You died due to thirst? Well, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? That makes no sense on many levels. I mean, I guess that much beer will dehydrate a person. There you go. He died for science, man. We got our school coming up over here. Next, I'll be looking 141. Let's get another gas mine down. And I'm going to probably need a stone mine sooner than later as well. Oh, am I going to be lucky to get it on a hilltop? Yeah, hilltop gas mines. Love those. The bunker that we don't need. Okay. Slowly, we're working our way over to these big lakes. This should solve a lot of our water problems by getting over here. Yeah, the only reason I started over here was that unobtainium. I didn't want the other city building over it and having to go to war for it. Back to zone. Man, I'm working on that cemetery. Didn't you die a little closer to another cemetery? There we go. It should be up and running in no time. How many we got going? 38 still. 15 in the pipe for kids. 120 believers. Let's upgrade and prioritize this farm. I do want to sort out food sooner than later. Ooh, we got the Void. I've come in contact with these guys before. I believe they are the death worshippers. And we got the plant worshippers. What do you got? Anything I can use? Yes. 250 for Can I take all of it? All of it? Nope. I'll do 35 and 35. There we go. I'll take what you guys got. Okay, the knocking boots is still working great. We're going into winter with not full reservoirs. Not so good. And we're not doing great on food either, so I think I'm going to skip this winter. If anybody's opposed, then too bad. I do appreciate the reservoir fills. You're an adult. Time to cigars and beer it. There you go. Getting hooked up with Membophis. Oh yeah. Let's see. What? There you go. Yeah, let's not do that pint. There we go. How about... that's like the third time I've done that. There we go. Okay, school's coming up. Good. Upgrade. Let's skip winter. Try and get it right at the top, so I feel like I'm making the most use out of the points here. And I'll get a workaholic in the schools. I don't know if it really makes any difference. I don't know if they teach faster or better or anything, but here we are. And Lagavulin Tribe is taking over. Well, Purple Hearts are coming up, but yeah, I think this game internally just likes the name, and it wants to see it thrive. Okay, Pyrology's coming up. Let's get oil next, and now we're going to double back into all the stuff that we can upgrade and get a couple more years added. Great name. Great name, great whiskey. Okay. Get these engineers. I'm going to save the educated for until we actually need them. Zigonia, what would you like? What do you have? You know, iron would be really nice. But I will take some of your stuff. 43. Keep that coming down. Okay. You got a bottle in hand. Oh yeah. Okay, this farm's finally coming along. How we doing? We're doing super even on bricks and planks, which I love to see. Doing good on iron because of the 2 iron mines, but I am going to be looking for just perpetual... man, we lucked out on this vein right here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Get that one. Thank you for the reservoir fill. Appreciate it. Okay. That school's coming up. How many are we up to now? 3, 4. Let's get another one over here. Oh, that's a pretty good spot for school. I'll take it. Affected zone, not so cool. Because that cemetery just got built. Find you. There we go. And that cemetery upgrade is going to be super useful. Always is. 146, 39 unemployed. I'm going to wait to accumulate a bit more points before we do another mate fest here. Let him build out this way a bit. And where was... I think my holy ground has done what we needed to do. So much so that it disappeared. I want to keep moving over this way. Start populating here. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. This is garbage. That's okay. So let's keep moving over this way. That was an extremely fast bear. Really? Okay, well, I'm gonna need that anyways, so let's... don't want these... I don't want these roads to exist particularly. So I'll just use an engineer there. Nuggets have died. Why have nuggets died? Old age. Okay, so we have to turn that notification off. I've noticed that almost like most of the patches that they come up with as well changes changes all my settings back to default. Yeah, we just hired somebody. Give us a break, man. Okay, let's get... Okay, it's gonna be you. Let's get an educated one in here. Nope, maybe not. Not trying that hard. Old age ones. Did we get this infected zone out of the way? Yes. And did we get Kenoi? Kenoi, you feeling okay? Yeah. Two buildings need repair. Why? Because I don't have an engineers assigned. That'll do it. Let's get there. And Stony? No, I don't want to use an OG nugget. Get a purple heart in there. Gross. Virology feels like it's taking a very long time. Gas mine up and running. 46 down to 40. Why not? Boom. Pyrology good to go. I think we're gonna need to increase our wood refinery consumption. Let's just get 3 in there for now to balance that out.